Some premium burgers hide behind soft buns and fancy names. The beef tells the truth. We're ranking 7 fast casual favorites by value. Patty flavor first, then bun, toppings, and price, to reveal who's overcharging for a standardized product. You'll spot the pretenders fast. Thin flavor, soggy builds, and price creep that rivals true heavy hitters. And you'll see who backs the price with fresh, beef-forward bite that stands on its own. Number 1, Burger 21. You walk in and see glossy boards and a lineup of gourmet sauces. The first bite doesn't match the look. The patty runs mild and even, like it came off a template, not a hot flat top. You're paying a premium, but the beef reads standardized, not fire-driven. A single cheeseburger lands closer to upscale pricing, yet the sear is light and the aroma fades fast. That's like buying a concert ticket and getting background music. Watch the bun. The soft brioche feels luxe, but its dense crumb soaks heat and juice. That masks a thin beef profile for a few bites. Then it wilts under sauce and steam. Load on gourmet condiments, and the sear disappears. Heavy aioli, sweet jam, and creamy spreads run the show while the patty sits quiet. Here's the truth. Rankings punish thin beef flavor and oversaucing. When richness doesn't lead, value drops. Price to flavor balance decides worth, and this balance tilts the wrong way when condiments do the lifting. You shouldn't have to hunt for beef under sauce. Number 2, Muya. Build your own sounds like control. You stack toppings, swap sauces, and tune the bun. You expect a win because you did the work. But if the patty starts mild, no topping tower fixes it. Salt and sear have to lead. When they don't, the beef smells quiet and the bite lands soft. High water toppings dump moisture into the stack. Tomato slices steam the surface. Pickles leak brine, and shredded lettuce cools the heat. That wash dulls Maillard notes, so the grill work you paid for fades fast. Add a soft potato bun and you get glide, not grip. It wicks juice from a light patty and flattens the finish. Tests back this. Fresh, well-seared beef can stand naked with little sauce. When a chain leans on customization, the base has to be strong or the build turns into a cover-up. You shouldn't need a condiment wall to taste beef. Number 3, Smash Burger. Smash style should mean edge-to-edge crust and a loud beef aroma. That's the promise. You press thin on a hot plate, lock browning fast, and let the fat toast into flavor. But when the line gets busy, or the griddle runs cool, the press traps steam instead of heat. You get gray meat, soft edges, and a whiff of beef that fades before the second bite. It's like paying for a sport-tuned engine and getting economy mode at every light. A true smash is seconds of hard contact. You need a ripping hot plate, the right patty size, and a single confident press. When batches crowd the steel, moisture pools. The crust never sets, and the bun soaks grease. Then the build leans on sauces to fake depth, which raises cost without adding beef punch. Reviews flag this gap again and again. Technique sold, impact missing. Rankings reward the crisp caramel edge over sauce-forward stacks. When the smash fails, the core value vanishes and the price pressure spikes because you're paying for a method you don't taste. Number 4, the Habit Burger Grill. Char is the hook here. You get a simple build, crisp lettuce, and a steady price that stays below the fancy set. It feels clean and straight shooting. But the patties run tidy and lean. The char can read thin, and when the grill runs hot, the bun dries on the rim. You get honesty, not fireworks. That dryness plus a light patty trims the finish and shortens the flavor window. Here's the truth. Open flame grilling leaks a smoke note that boosts perceived beefiness even with moderate fat. Your first breath carries that backyard cue, which tricks the brain to expect more depth. Fresh toppings help with snap and bite timing, but they won't fix a lean core. They add lift, not weight. Value holds because service is quick and builds land consistent. Mid-tier rankings praise chains that stay dry, crisp, and on time. When the price sits under premium rivals, that consistency reads fair. You're paying for a clean char profile, fast output, and a sandwich that doesn't drip sauce. Number 5. Five Guys. Sticker shock hits first. Then the smell hits harder. Hot beef, clean and loud off a flat top. You pay top dollar. If the patty isn't bold, it's a loss. Here, the beef leads even when you order it plain. Fresh, never frozen beef on a hot steel plate builds deep browning fast. That heat pulls fat to the surface and locks a real ballpark flavor, honest, salty, and direct. The bun is simple and sturdy, so it holds without turning mushy. Toppings are there if you want them, but they aren't a crutch. You taste beef first, then extras. It's like turning down the radio so you can hear the engine. The core sounds strong, so you don't need noise. Here's the truth. Rankings reward a patty that stands on its own. Reviews call out how you can taste the core elements of burger, cheese, and bun unobstructed by condiments. That signals quality you can trust. Yes, the price runs high, but the portion is hefty, the meat is fresh, and the free topping list adds value without hiding flaws. Bottom line, costly, but the bite cashes the check. Expensive quality, not expensive hype. Next up, a sleeker premium name with a softer bun and a refined balance that still tracks with performance. Number 6, Shake Shack. You see the potato bun, tidy lettuce, and a photo-ready stack. Looks premium. The question is simple. Does it eat premium when you bite? The price is steep and the patty is thin. Thin only wins when it's crispy juicy. Shake Shack leans on a clean sear that traps beef flavor, not steam. You get concentrated taste with less grease, so the bite stays lively instead of heavy. The bun matters. That soft, doughy potato roll stays intact without turning soggy, which protects heat and texture as you chew. Shack sauce shows up as a helper, not a mask. Salty tangy, light on sweetness, and measured so you still lead with beef. That balance keeps the stack tight. Warm core, soft bun, crisp greens. Research backs the value case. High ranks point to 2 anchors: beef quality and bun integrity. The custom La Frida blend gives the patty its distinct character. And when a chain holds price under white tablecloth cousins while serving a clear patty voice, value perception rises fast. One reviewer even said, "The buns on the burger make all the difference and potato bread wins for me." Bottom line, refined and honest. Not cheap, but you get what you pay for. Real patty power with a bun that holds. One more premium player offers sit-down comfort and custom builds. Now the math gets interesting. Number 7, the counter. You walk into the counter and it signals control. Sit-down service, a long checklist, and the promise that you're in charge. It reads premium before the food lands. Here's the kicker. Add-ons stack the bill fast. When the base patty isn't standout, you end up paying for plateware and options, not beef. That turns a custom win into an expensive cover-up. Menu architecture does this by design. Premium cheeses, bacon, avocado, and layered sauces raise cost per bite, but they also blur beef clarity. A solid bun and crisp greens help the chew and timing, yet the core value still rests on sourcing and sear. If the patty doesn't bring a rich, hot browning on its own, every upgrade is just noise on top of average. Research on value perception is clear. You accept a premium when the baseline burger tastes rich before the extras. Over-customization can hide a standard patty and drain value, like turning up the stereo to mask a weak engine. The sting shows on the receipt. Here's the truth. Value lives in the patty. When beef leads and the bun supports, the price works. When sauce and branding lead, you pay extra for noise. Consumers reward fresh, well-seared beef and reject hype. That's the split between a fair check and a fake premium. Think of it like buying a stereo. A clear speaker matters more than shiny knobs. Tell me your worst overpriced burger in the comments. Want the truth about what's really worth it? Subscribe now so you won't get fooled. Next time, taste the beef first. Skip the condiment cover-up. If the patty reads dull, your wallet pays for decoration.